Hey, check this out. Isn't it better just to see the whole instrument like this? My right is on your right and my left on your left. It's really as if you were behind me watching at what I'm doing. Okay, here is the pattern we're gonna work on today. So, before we start learning this pattern, I need to teach you what does mean all the symbols I will be using in that exercise. First of all, know that red is right and blue is left. It means that whenever you see something in red, you have to do something with your right hand. Same, if it's in blue, you have to do something with your left hand. I will be given a number for each finger, as you can see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Below the drawing, you will see different numbers. I call that the sequence. So we will have to work on our sequence with the right fingers. For example, here, 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3. It's going to be our movement, our sequence. You will also see these two symbols. It is just a note. Whenever it's a red note, it is a note you have to play with your right hand. And whenever it's a blue note, it is a note you have to do with your left hand. Since there are no more information, it is really random. I mean, you can pick up whichever note you want. Because you will see in some of my exercises, I'm giving some informations like going up, going down, doing a chord. Let's get started with learning this sequence, this movement with our fingers. So, number 1 and number 3. Are you ready? We're going to read that really slowly. We start from the left, so I'm going to count 3 and 4 and go. 3, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3. With me, 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3. In my lessons, do not hesitate just to click on pause and to work on that if I'm ever going too fast. We try to speed a little bit. 3 and 4 and 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3. Again. 3 and 4 and 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3. Try to count just the number of your fingers. 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3. At home, you can just set up a metronome and work with different speed. Okay, now we're gonna look at this line at the bottom of the video. So it means that we have to do that sequence with our notes. And here comes the chords. We're gonna start with the first chord. Let's call it number A. We will need to do how many notes? 3. One for this thumb, one for this one, and another note for this finger. So let's find a chord with 3 notes. Know that if you've never heard about chords, a chord it is just when we hit 2 or more notes together. So you don't have any musical theory background, no worries. Let's find a chord with our ears. Let's try another one. Do you like it? I like it. A third one. Maybe it's too far. Here. It. It could have been So let's call this first chord number A. I'm gonna apply my sequence with my chord. 3 and 4 and 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3. I consider that you already mastered the sequence with that speed. So you can of course count 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, but it would be nice also to count the time. You can see the time 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So let's try to count the time. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And if you have a hard time to do both, just master the movement and then you will add the counting. So let's read that line together without counting. Are you ready? 3 and 4 and 1. We're done. Now let's find another chord, number B. Where? Okay, sounds logic, seems to be logic. And that one maybe, okay, I have to bend a little bit my body. I have my 3 other notes here, number B. 2 times A, 2 times B. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and second time, 2 and 3. Get ready, right here. Go back to the number A. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Try to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. We're gonna speed up a little bit. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... The more you speed up, the more you will have to anticipate the transitions. I mean, when you're on B, for example, at the end of the B, think about A and straight you go down to A. You will see in my Handpan training program, I'm showing a lot of different variations so that you can start to compose, to organize your playing and to flourish your playing, to put some spice, to put some little stuff that you like. Here is just an example. What if we just changed that very last note? We would have same on number B. That could be nice. Just to add a little thing, you can start with your pattern A and B normal. And then you add it. Isn't it nice? We put some different layers. We start slowly with that little movement on the A, on the B, and then we add another note. With me, let's do A and B with that variation. 3 and 4 and 1.